Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 95 of What's the Pepper series. Today I have a very special episode, and it is basically to respond to a question that I get asked so often over the years. And it was because I did a video a while back on how to cross peppers, and I did the cross between a Thai pepper and a Scotch bonnet. And over the years, I've shown results, but I guess people couldn't relate the video to what the peppers look like. So today I'm going to link the video and show you the peppers and how they look currently. That way you guys can see, and for those that have been asking over the years, you will know exactly what the peppers look like currently. And here is my sweet misery. And the sweet misery is basically a cross between my Thai pepper and a Scotch bonnet. And I believe the pollen came from the Thai pepper crossed onto the Scotch bonnet parent plant. And this is what the sweet misery look like. They should be bigger. This is just late season, so they don't look as good. And here are my misery sweet. And the misery sweet is basically the reverse, where the pollen came from the Scotch bonnet and the parent plant is the Thai bird's eye pepper. And then I have different variations, so they do come out yellow sometimes and they do come out red sometimes. So that is why I always tell people, when you cross peppers, grow multiple plants, at least 5 if you can't grow 10. So grow as many as you can, because the variations will come out all over the place in the second generation. So because all of my plants are dead, I can't show you what they look like. So we'll cut it open and take a look inside, and then maybe we'll try 1 or 2 of it because they're really hot. So if I can handle 1 of it, we'll try the second one. So let's take a look. Alright guys, here is a closer look at the peppers. These are their sweet misery, and as I mentioned, they are supposed to be much larger, and because this is late season, that's why they're not very big, but usually they're around that size, very nice and chunky. So a good pepper. And these are best eaten when they're slightly turning into an orange from green. So if you see like a pattern of orange in the green, that is the best time to use them, because they're very nice and crunchy, so you can eat that raw. But if they turn to this color here, it is very soft and mushy, so they're excellent for hot sauce because of that texture. Okay, and here are the misery sweet, and as you can see, they resemble much of a Thai pepper, but they're ridiculously bumpy and very wicked looking. Sometimes they look very sharp at the end, and they almost look like a claw. You see these here? And sometimes, depending on who are growing these, they must get a lot chubbier. But these here are the ones that I usually like because they just look wicked. So I'll show you what a Thai pepper look like. You see? So they did retain the looks, but they're much more wicked looking. And then the cousin is basically a different color, very much the same. So they're different variations. So these are like such cool peppers, and they are ridiculously hot. Okay, so we'll cut it open and show you. And I gotta have some gloves for these because they can be very hot. Okay, this is a sweet misery, and these are very unique peppers because they have very few seeds. So collecting seeds from these is very difficult, because this one may have like just a few. You see, they have nice thick wall. And you see the seeds here? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some of them is not viable, so even though you see these little seeds here, They're really not counted because you really can't plant those in, and they won't grow. So that's what they look like. So let's give it a smell. Wow, it smells very hot, has a little tropical hint to them, has a nice pleasant smell. So it's actually quite nice. So we'll cut the Misery Sweet. And these things are very similar because, again, the seeds are very few. Because usually Thai pepper, they'll fill up the entire pot of seeds. So these have very few, as you can see. Decent sized wall. And this placenta runs all up and down. So that's why anywhere you bite on this pepper, it is very hot. Wow, it smells very similar to this, but it has that really spicy smell, and then you get a slight hint of floralness, very slight. And this is the cousin. And as you can see, the characteristics are the same. Very few seeds, and the placenta runs all up and down. This is actually a very pretty color on the inside. It's like peach, and the placenta here is white. It runs all up and down. It has a very similar smell to this, but a little stronger in the floral. Okay, let's give it a try. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy looking at the peppers closely. Oh, I forgot, need to show off my shirt. So this is the Starr Hornet, the pepper here. Alright, so anyway, let's take a look again. The red one has more of a tropical smell to it. Not as much of that heat fume. Very pleasant smell. Let's try the orange cousin to the Misery Sweet. Yeah, this one has a stronger smell of fire heat fume. A little stronger in the floralness. Still a pretty pleasant smell. And this is the Misery Sweet Red. Very similar to the orange one. Slightly less of the floralness aroma. Okay, we'll try the Sweet Misery first. These are really hot, so I'm just gonna take a bite out of them. Very sweet on the initial bite, and then once that burst of liquid, then you get heat. It has that tropical taste, but the bite of the annual. So if you ever eat hot peppers like the Thai peppers, it's very strange that the heat is not that much. But it has that strange annual bite that kind of hurt a little, and it's very different than the chinense to me, because the chinense, it almost like slowly creeps up and then burns everywhere. But the Thai pepper, for some reason, it has that sharp bite, like almost immediately. So it's kind of like that, but much sweeter. As I mentioned, I do prefer the Sweet Misery when they're green, because you bite into them, you get the nice crunchiness, and it's just like a freshness, and there's a little earthy tone to it. And somehow in peppers, I really love that earthy tone sometimes. So yeah, pretty good. Not as hot as I was expecting. So we'll try the, let's take off the top because the top part probably has no heat in it. So this is the Misery Sweet red. This floral tone, heat immediately, very sharp sting. Not as sweet as the Sweet Misery, but probably 10 times the heat. A little slow build, but I've eaten this pepper before, so I know the heat is just very extreme. Now the heat is coming on right now, kind of like slowly building and building and building. My mouth is on fire right now, and my throat is feeling the burn. And wow, it is hot. Whew. I took quite a big bite there. My entire mouth is on fire. So I imagine, even it looks like this, like a Thai pepper. I think the heat is a super hot level. It's very, very hot. I don't think I can eat the orange one. Salivating like crazy. I can feel the fume, hot fume when I breathe. It's all over my throat and my mouth. I can't imagine eating the entire pod. Flavor-wise, the Sweet Misery is better. Heat-wise, the Misery Sweet is much more extreme. Wow. And it looks wicked. I mean, it's bumpy everywhere. It's like a Thai variety that has been put on steroids. So there's muscles on top of muscles. That's what it looks like. It's so bumpy and wicked looking. So imagine eating a Thai pepper, right? And multiply that by 20. That is like the heat of the Misery Sweet. Not a regular Thai pepper, a very hot Thai pepper. My nose is like running right now. So it started to subside. So let me try this one too. A little bit better. It's more sweetness to it. I'm hoping that not the slow build. Yep, it is slow build again. There's a slight bitterness to it. I think it's because I bit into the placenta area. Okay, the heat is starting over again. But not as much because I took a smaller bite towards the tip, and the other one, I tore the tip area off. Okay, not as hot, but the heat is the same. The slow build, extreme heat, a little bit more sweetness to it. Wow. Yeah, this is one of those peppers that I definitely cannot eat the entire pot at once. Wow. I don't know if you guys gotten the same feelings, but hot peppers are a really strange thing to eat, because once you eat it, and then when it's so hot, in that time that is killing you, you swear that you'll never eat it again. But then once the spiciness go away, you eat it again. It's like you never learned your lesson. So one time I ate the Starr Hornet, and I swear I was seeing stars, and my body tingles, like my arms started tingling, and my eyes blurs, and I swear it's like there's this numbness everywhere, and you almost kind of get like a crazy high. It's really strange, and in that time you kind of forgot how hot it was. You just sweat. Like I'm kind of getting it right now. Yeah, so the heat leveled out. You can feel it's still burning your mouth, but now it's manageable. And then you want to take another bite, so it will start all over. There you go, guys. That is the sweet misery and the misery sweet. And as you see, there are multiple colors. There's always an orange one or yellow. It looks more orange, and the red. And they do taste slightly different, just slightly. Whew. The red one is definitely more hot or hotter. So guys, if you have not grown this variety, check out Pepper Lovers Community. I think there's a bunch of people that have grown it, and you can trade for it, grow some for yourself. I guarantee it, people are gonna look at this and say, oh, this is just a Thai pepper. Eat it, they'll be in trouble. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to check the description, because I will put the video on when I first bred the pepper, and I'll try to find the videos throughout the years that I've done review on this, so that you can see what it looks like and how it progressed throughout the years. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.